Let's take a look at Bitcoin. Bitcoin may be staging a comeback. The digital currency, which soared to a record of about $20,000 last December. Remember that? Well, it's jumped about 50% from its lows since April. So is Bitcoin gearing up to make a run for $10,000? Ian King, Banyan Hill Senior Research Analyst, joins us now. Great to see you, Ian. Thanks for coming on. My question is, why is this thing moving at all? You take a look, the cryptocurrency hasn't really made a lot of headway in solving some of the big problems it faces, like security infrastructure. And you remember way back in 2014, they had millions of Bitcoins stolen from Mt. Gox. What's going on here, and why is Bitcoin up so intensely?
Sure. So first, from a security standpoint, none of those issues had to do with the actual Bitcoin protocol. Those were actually application layers that sat on top of Bitcoin. That was the security problem. So Bitcoin has never been hacked since it came on the scene in 2010. So I just want to clarify that.
Well, it's a good point, but ultimately it does impact Bitcoin whether it's their fault or not, right?
Right, but I think we're seeing more and more development from the application side, safer ways to access Bitcoin, safer ways to store it, and I think this progress just keeps on continuing month by month, year by year, and it introduces more people to the space, and what you want to see is increased adoption for the price to go up.
We just heard Goldman Sachs this week launching a Bitcoin operation. It's the first on Wall Street. But even they aren't really trading actual Bitcoins, just contracts linked to Bitcoins. How important is this? And is it interesting that Goldman Sachs is doing this, since Jamie Dimon at JP Morgan Chase calls Bitcoin a fraud?
Well, in order to have a functioning market, you have to have a way to short the asset class. And you won't see institutions or hedge funds move into the space until there's a functioning market where you can have buyers, sellers, and short sellers. So this is a good step in the right direction for Bitcoin and the rest of the crypto asset space.
So volatile. I want to take you onto a different topic now for just a second. Mutual funds. Investors exiting U.S. equity funds for the third month. Why are they doing it, and where are they going?
I think finally you're seeing an uptick in rates. You see the 2-year rate moving up to 2.3%, the 5-year rate's at 2.5%, the 10-year rate's at 3%. So for the first time in about 10 years, you're seeing some competition from the fixed income markets to the equity markets. So you're seeing a little bit of outflows.
All right. Well, Ian, thanks for your help today. Appreciate your time. Thank you.
Thanks for having me.